Hey guys, Professor McCollum here. I just want to give you a quick overview of how to find tools needed to complete APA formatted writing in this course. So on our course homepage, there is a folder here called APA Writing Tools. And if you go to that, it gives you some great resources. There is a PowerPoint that you can go through to understand all the different components of what an APA paper should look like, when, why, and where you should cite. But most importantly, I want to draw attention to the fact that you are supposed to be citing whatever sources you used in two places. One is within your paper. Those are the in-text citations in the body of your paper. When you refer to the textbook, you should be crediting Feldman because he wrote the textbook. And then at the end of your paper, you should have a separate page called the reference list. Not works cited, not bibliography, but a reference list. So this is just an example of what proper in-text citations look like. There are a few different ways to do them: narrative, parenthetical, or there's a special way you should do it if you're using a direct quote and you have to indicate the page in which you took that direct quote from. And then on your reference page, it should look like this. The word references up at the top, bold and centered. And then your citations should be listed in alphabetical order, just last names and the first initials of each author. And this should utilize a hanging indent where the last name is kind of hanging off the side like that. And that is typically found under your formatting options, whether you're using Word or Google Docs. Another thing I wanted to point out to you is this sample assignment I created. You can download this and use this sample assignment as a template. So you would just fill in your information here where it already is. And the reference page is already formatted with that hanging indent, so that is another option. And lastly, this Purdue OWL is a wonderful website run by Purdue University. They have a very trustworthy citation generator. So if you find something online that you want to cite, you would copy and paste the URL right here and go ahead and cite the source. If you have a book or a journal article, you can go ahead and paste that in as well. Plus, this has a ton of resources here just walking you through how to make an APA style paper. Lastly, you might be sleeping on the fact that every week I put citations into your reading and videos. So these readings and videos that you should be watching or reading, if you click on this, you can pull up the video on the different intelligences, and down here I've provided the citation correctly formatted for you. So this is what would go on your reference page at the end of your paper. But when you're writing, you would cite something like, according to Practical Psychology 2019, my type of intelligence is blah, blah, blah. So don't sleep on these. Do not include the word citation, that just copy and paste the actual citation into your reference page and make sure you're making an effort to credit the authors that you are referencing in your writing. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to reach out, but I just want to make sure you knew where your tools are. Have a great day.